Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. President Bongbong Marcos has spoken up about the proposed Maharlika Investment Fund. Speaking to reporters on his way to Belgium, Marcos Jr. said that the proposed sovereign wealth fund would help the Philippines secure additional investments. He also called on the public to hold off judgment on the proposal again until the details are finalized.
Let's not debate until we see the final form, because we could be debating about provisions that will no longer exist. So, antayin natin kung anong gawin ng legislature.
Meanwhile, the president vowed to comply with the European Maritime Safety Agency standards to prevent loss of jobs. The EMSA earlier flagged shortcomings, including insufficient training in Filipino seafarers.
It's not something you can debate about. You comply. We will have to comply so that we will be accredited.
So one last point.
And it's not discretionary.
Yeah.
And some more amendments have been made to the bill, creating the Maharlika Wealth Fund. The House Committee on Banks and Intermediaries had the bill renamed back to Maharlika Investment Fund. At least 20% of the fund profit will also be allocated to social welfare projects. Penal provisions for those violating the MIF guidelines have also been set under the proposed amendments. And here's some good news. Oil companies are set to implement another big-time price rollback on petroleum products effective tomorrow. Diesel will be cheaper by 3 pesos and 40 centavos a liter, while gasoline prices are going to go down by 1 peso and 70 centavos a liter. The price of kerosene will likewise go down by 4 pesos and 40 centavos a liter. This is the 4th consecutive week of rollbacks on pump prices. We'll be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Trade Department insists that 500 pesos is enough for a family of five's Noche Buena. Josh Camo with the story.
As Christmas draws near, Filipinos scramble to prepare for the traditional Christmas Eve dinner. But with inflation on the rise, is 500 pesos enough to have a decent Noche Buena? If you ask the Trade Department, 500 pesos can go a long way.
Sa supermarket, kasi marami kang makikitang bundled products. Yung promo products na ang basis natin for computation are the actual prices na groceries.
But for everyday consumers, this is not realistic. 500 pesos is simply not enough for a Christmas Eve dinner. To prove this, Angie participated in our 500 peso Noche Buena challenge. She got the normal staples for Noche Buena like pasta, fruit cocktail, and other ingredients. But when she checked out, she paid over 2,200 pesos. The 500 pesos can only pay for spaghetti sauce, pasta, all-purpose cream, kaong, and mushroom.
Yung worth 500, meron lang certain food na nabibili pero it's not enough.
Wala na pong may bibiling talagang kumaga Noche Buena, hindi po kasya. Sa mahal po ng bilihin due to inflation natin, napakataas. Baka mabili lang po nun, baka pansit na lang. Dating 1,000 budget ko, ngayon halos doble na.
Ay, kung ilang pamilya, paghahandawa 5 o 6, hindi talaga kakasya. Siguro sa kagaya namin, wag na yung mga mahal yun eh. Siguro mga 1,500 okay na. Minimum na yun, 1,500. Okay na, hindi na maluho yun.
Netizens were also quick to point out the seemingly out-of-touch post by the DTI. The post, which has now been deleted, indicated that 488 pesos is good for a Noche Buena meal. This includes pandesal and ingredients for spaghetti and fruit salad. However, reality on the ground shows otherwise. For its part, the DTI has said that it cannot regulate prices of Noche Buena items and that the best they can do is to appeal to manufacturers. With prices of goods soaring, Filipinos have no choice but to get creative. For News 5, Josh Camo, We Are One News.
In the UAAP, the UP Fighting Maroons inch closer towards back-to-back titles in men's basketball after shooting down the Ateneo Blue Eagles in Game 1 of the finals. Marty Bautista with the report.
The UP Fighting Maroons are just one win away from securing back-to-back men's basketball titles after holding off the Ateneo Blue Eagles in Game 1 of the UAAP Season 85 Finals. UP only managed to score 2 points in the final 4 minutes of the game, but their stellar defense kept Ateneo at bay. Xavier Lucero led UP with 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 crucial blocks in the payoff period.
Defensively, we started well. And yung movement ng bola was really there. I like the way yung team looking for the open man. And na-sustain, at least, they had their run kanina, but at least na-sustain naman namin yung bandang fourth.
UP's second unit also played a huge role in the win, tallying 35 bench points out of the Fighting Maroons' 72 total points. The team also had 13 fast break points to Ateneo's 1. Ateneo was not able to weather the storm after losing top scorer Fortsky Padrigao to an injury in the third quarter. He had 16 points to lead Ateneo before heading to the bench. With this, the Blue Eagles leaned on Ange Kawame, who finished with 15 points and 10 rebounds. With their backs against the wall, Game 2 on December 14, Wednesday, is a must-win for the Blue Eagles, while for the Fighting Maroons, a win would give them their second straight crown and their fourth in UAAP history. For News 5, Marty Bautista, We Are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Voter registration for the 2023 Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections resumed today. Comelec offices and other satellite venues will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Registration will run until January 31st of 2023. The Armed Forces of the Philippines says that there is no word yet on a possible holiday truce with the New People's Army. The AFP says they are still coordinating with rebel groups for a holiday ceasefire. And in the weather, Tropical Storm Rosal has maintained strength as it continues to move away from the Philippine landmass. Because of this, Pagasa says that Rosal will not likely affect the country's weather system. The tropical storm is expected to weaken further in the next few days. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.